Hi guys, my name is Eddie from What If Studios, and as you can see right now I am upgrading to Unity 5. Now when we upgraded to Unity 5 we experienced a couple of problems, and these problems we want to share, we want to solve. Alright, so I'm just gonna wait for this to finish. Don't worry, I'll probably skip ahead and then we'll get started.
What if tutorials?
Alright, so this is the game Sam, which we are currently developing. You can actually download the demo on whatifstudios.net and maybe give us feedback on the game. If you open this up after you've upgraded, this is now Unity 5, the personal edition. And the first thing that pops up in your console is the NpShape, setFlags, triangle mesh and height field triggers are not supported. Well, it took me a long time to understand this. I guess the only thing I had to do was Google it, and I'm still not sure what it means, but in some cases, for instance with the colliders, it will say is trigger is true but the convex is not. So if you click on this and then click on it again, then is trigger is false. Now if you play the game, there are absolutely no errors. So by doing that with a mesh collider, it actually worked. I don't know why, but that was only the first problem. The second problem was pushing objects. Basically, previously you were able to push objects around. Well, you are still in this one. Wow, the computer is lagging very badly right now. But let's say for instance a bug shocks you, then you want to be able to push him off of the platforms, but you seem to go over it, and that's not what you want. And the reason for I just died. And the reason for that is if you used a third-person controller and a character controller, then these values suddenly take effect, and in Unity 4.6 that absolutely didn't even take effect, I believe. I'm not sure. If I'm wrong then you can comment, but suddenly this plays a very big part. So in your character controller you just have to set these values accordingly, so you would be able to push your objects. Because for instance you might want to be able to push these objects without going over it, and that is extremely annoying, going over the objects. Like for instance, why is that happening? I don't know. Oh, I just died again. So you would have to look at these character controller step offset specifically and just make sure that that is correct. I find that if you set it lower, then it helps. I mean, that's obviously why the step offset is there. Now unfortunately in some cases, like over here, there's supposed to be fan blades, but what happened was that previously this was attached onto a Blender model, and I actually lost the prefab of this. So this was my own mistake. If you see some mesh just disappearing, that means that you probably destroyed the prefab by taking something out of it, or by taking it out of a 3D model. So I don't have a fix for this. The only suggestion I can give you is that you re-import this model for this one, because for instance this object over here and this object over here and that invisible object was actually part of one, and because I destroyed the prefab, this is what happened. And that was actually the only problems that we had with this. Everything other than that worked out perfectly. So yes, Unity 5 is definitely pretty cool. It has a lot of cool features, and I'm absolutely very glad that this game can be upgraded to Unity 5, because now we just suddenly have so much more that we can do with this game, and it's awesome. So thank you for watching. My name is Eddie, and you can actually like I said earlier, you can download this game from whatifstudios.net. You can also just Google What If Studios and then you would find it, and you can watch other tutorials from What If Tutorials as well, and maybe give us a like on Facebook. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.
What if tutorials?